І всім привіт, шановні друзі! З вами князь Це. И сегодня мы продолжаем играть в Игру престолов. Кстати, идея о том, что я буду здороваться на разных языках, принадлежит одному моему подписчику. Он мне написал в ВКонтакте, типа, почему бы и нет. Но я решил, почему бы и не здороваться на разных известных мне языках. Сегодня украинский.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
При этом как предателя.
She was very pleased with herself.
Зачем ей это делать?
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Окей.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Если до этого такого не было, то сейчас интриги.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Так, ну окей. Карлик.
You can do this.
Тирион Ланнистер, ё-моё. Ладно, идем.
Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your
Полностью
Grace.
Да.
They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Разумеется.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your
Несомненно.
Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes,
Вы
Your Grace.
абсолютно правы.
I would do anything.
I see.
И интриги, и
What would
интриги.
you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was
Она-
just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My
Да.
sense is this girl will
Опасный.
say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Опасная
I'd like
служанка,
a
да.
word with you, if I may.
Of course,
Перережет
Your Grace.
всю семью, блин, да. Правящую. Всю королевскую семью перережет. Служанка. Мгм.
I'll walk you out.
Погнали,
This may
Карл.
come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I
Я не
wasn't trying to
пытался.
please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove
Да.
rather dangerous for you and
Не,
your house.
мы будем...
Are you willing to risk that?
Да, мы будем рисковать.
It's
Да.
a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Классный чувак.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little
Не очень
intimidating.
хорошо все
Didn't
прошло.
go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish.
Ты навлечешь на наш...
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Не,
I'd be
не за
willing to
Джоффри.
marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
Да, я знаю.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
Угу.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Попросить о помощи надо, да.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Останься, чё.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but She insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady,
Угу.
and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't
Там
know,
реально
Mira.
все фигово.
If Cersei were to find out.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Там реально все фигово.
Very
Очень
well.
плохо.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Королевская дорога, Волчий лес. Это наш... А, это наш первый герой. Гаррет, как его. Кого-то убивают. Кобыла, ё-моё.
Seven hells.
Кого-то пытаются убить. Да.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Увидели. Бля. Ёшкин ты матрёшкин. Прячься.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Прячься, 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 прячься. Все, все. Спрятались.
As my father likes
Вылезли.
to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds
Прячемся.
none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He
Вылезли.
does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
Ой,
What was that?
My
белка,
lord?
Shh. Listen.
кабанчик, бурундук, енот, сова,
There.
ястреб-перепелятник. Что угодно, только не человек.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Спокойствие, только спокойствие.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
А если бы мы побежали, то получили бы арбалетным болтом в спину. А не так-то много людей. Сколько, ну... 10 всадников примерно, это мало. Он еще живой? Или уже нет? Не, уже нет. Музыка. Фух. Я думал, сейчас что-нибудь будет. Окей. Это опять дом Форестеров, да?
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
Как меня будут
That
называть?
is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester
Стража.
traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Страж. Кто может быть стражем? Опа, ну всяко не этот.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Что он сделал?
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Кто этот человек?
Who is this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
Дезертир?
House is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
А ё-моё.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Военное положение, идиот.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Вместе мы выживем.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Стена.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Стена или проявить милосердие? Стена.
Our house
Ой,
tends
милосердие,
to
тьфу.
See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
Он все же
He
Форестер.
still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Получен приз суд лорда. Ну, неправильно, мне кажется, я сделал.
Certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Неправильно?
What do you
Нет,
think?
неправильно.
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Это пипец.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Угу.
Here. The bracer of the sentinel. The
Окей.
badge of office.
Понятно. Короче, надо дать
Tonight is your
кому-то...
first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Я сделаю.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Хорошо. Так. Ой. Сложно. Сложное решение. Один слишком милитарист. Другой... Ну... У него есть информация, с помощью которой он может, в принципе, спасти дом. Так. Как бы я поступил? Ой. У нас есть... Что бы я бы сделал вот в жизни реально, будь я главой? Выбрал бы Дункана, который знает, как спасти дом, но немножко нерешителен. Или выбрал бы чокнутого милитариста, который хочет всех порубать. Но он хорошо общается с гарнизоном. Сложный очень выбор. Очень сложный. Поговорим с малым. Может, малой чем скажет. Привет, малой.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was.
Да не переживай, мелкий.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
И...
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Что-то он какой-то очень решительный. Парень тебя это погубит. И все же, милитарист... Или дядька Дункан. Дядька Дункан. Что вы думаете?
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Я хочу спросить.
I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep